Hello my students, today I have come again to take your classes. The classes will be about sentence correction for the competitive exam. You all know very well that in almost every competitive exam, sentence correction is a very common chapter that should be coped with perfectly. Otherwise, you will lose your position in the exam. So, I would like to start my class. Before that, I would like to say, kindly keep watching my videos and follow my channels regularly. Also, subscribe to my channel and do not forget to press the notification bell icon for more videos. Here, I would like to start my class. Keep watching my videos regularly so that you will have a better understanding of what I am going to say. So, here, I would like to start my class. So have a close look over the board. So there are 6 sentences that I would like to discuss today. The first sentence is all about Ram was senior to Sam in college. Ram was senior to Sam in college. The sentence is actually based on the simple past tense as was is functioning here as the main verb, not auxiliary verb or subsidiary verb or whatever you say, helping verb. So whenever is, am, or was, were functions as an auxiliary verb, it's a different thing. But whenever they function as the main verb, it's a different thing. But still, was is functioning here as the main verb, so it should be taken into account as the simple past tense or past indefinite tense. Now I will discuss the next one. Seniors, junior. Actually, they are called Latin comparatives in English literature. So when such things are there, it is better to write 2 after that. So there is no mistake here. Even if we consider in college, still there is no mistake. If we write in, the college is shown as a 3-dimensional aspect. In is functioning as a 3-dimensional preposition. It has length, breadth and height. So Ram was senior to me in college. If you go through the sentence properly, Ram was senior to Ram in college, no error. So there is no mistake in Ram was senior to Sam in college. The right option will be B. This means this is the right option as there is no mistake in the sentence. If you have any problem regarding my explanation, particularly it is all about Latin comparative, you can draw your queries in the comment box. I will try to satisfy you or give you some more knowledge of what the Latin comparative is. Now I will discuss the next question. It was he who came running into the room. Actually, it is functioning here as dummy subject or anticipatory subject. Again, I am repeating, it is functioning here as dummy subject or anticipatory subject in nature. This is not the subject here. The subject is him. So him cannot be the subject. He, him, all are personal pronoun. He is the subject, him is the object. So here is a mistake where we should say it was he, not him. There is no mistake in bifurcating the sentence. It is actually a part of relative clause or adjectival clause. Came is the main verb of the adjectival clause. It is the present participle. Into is the right preposition. Why into? From outside to inside. This kind of position is there, so into is the right answer. But mistake lies in option A. It should be he, not him. Again I am repeating, it was him. He should be the subject, so him should not be the answer. The right answer is it was he. Then ultimately the mistake lies in option A. It was him. It should have been, it was he. Any problem regarding this, can you drop your queries in the comment box. Now I would like to go for the next question. The capital of Yemen is situating above the sea level. So the action is not going on. It has already happened. The action is already stopped. So there is no question in writing situating. Okay. Rather it should be the capital of Yemen is situated above the sea level. Why above? later I will discuss in my upcoming videos. But here the mistake is the action is already stopped. The action is not going. The action, there is no dynamism in the action. When dynamism is there in the action, we can add in. But when there is no dynamism, there is no question of adding in to the main verb. So here is a mistake. The capital agreement is situating above the sea level. The capital agreement situating sea level, no error. The answer should be situated. So you have to find out the mistake, not you are asked to correct the sentence. So it is all about error detections. In many cases, error detections and correction is given simultaneously. So I am also discussing the correction too. Supposing if, now I would like to discuss the next question. Supposing if it rains, what shall we do? While we are going to use supposing, so there is no question of writing if, but it is better to write suppose. So if and supposing all are almost equal. There is no difference between that, except some exceptional cases. It rains, what shall we do? No error. The right answer is suppose if it rains. So suppose, when you are going to write suppose or supposing something like that, so there is no question of writing if. The answer should be suppose if it rains. Suppose it rains, not the suppose if it rains. Suppose it rains, what shall you do? This will be the right sentence. There is no question of supposing or something like that. There is no question of write if after that. Suppose itself symbolizes the action of if. So supposing if is the error here, Supposing it is the error. The right sentence should be suppose it rains, what shall you do? Okay. So any problem regarding this, can you draw your queries in the comment box. I'll try to give you the fittest answer. Now I will discuss the next question. Everybody knows that the leopard is faster of all animals. Faster. We are going to use the word fast in the comparative form. But while using the comparative form, it is better, it is always mandatory to write than, except some cases. Everyone knows that the leopard faster of all animals. Then what will be the answer? The answer is everyone knows that the leopard is faster than all other animals. So here is the mistake. Neither of all animals will be used. Rather, it should be over, so the mistake lies here. Then what can be the answer? Everyone knows that the leopard is faster than all other animal or any other animal, something like that. But the mistake lies here. But be careful in the selective cases when you are comparing between two subjects, something like that, between two objects, we can also use of while selecting something. But whenever we are going to compare something with something holistically, then there is no question of writing off. He is the better of the two. In that case, we can write off. But here we are going to compare the leopard holistically with every animal. So there is no question of writing off. When we are going to compare something in the comparative form on a very smaller scale, we should use off. But while comparing on a larger scale or holistically, then should always be used. The right answer should be everyone knows that the leopard is faster than any other animals or all other animals. Any problem regarding this? Can you draw your queries in the comment box? I'll try to answer your questions. So the right answer is than all other animals. Okay. So any problem arises in your mind, satisfy your queries in the comment box. Now I will discuss the last question. The father as well as the sons were mysteriously missing from the house. Be careful, as well as is a connecting word. You can say it is a connecting word. This is not the subject. The subject lies here, father. So, sons are not the subject. This means when the subject is singular, we cannot use was in general cases. But in many cases or in exceptional cases, in fictitious sentences, we can also use were. I were, if I were there. I can also use. There is nothing fixed in English, but in general cases, we never use was against the singular subject. Okay. So the father as well as the sons were, here is the mistake, what should be the answer? The father as well as the sons was mysteriously missing from the house. The father is, there is no mistake, sorry, there is no mistake in option A, there is no mistake in option B, but here this my friend, my student, there is a big mistake in option A. It should be instead of where it should be was. Okay. Otherwise the sentence is perfectly perfect. So this will be the answer for the day. Now I would like to again discuss something. The capital of women. Why the capital of women? Why of is used? Of is getting some kind of belonging sense. That means the capital belongs to women. So when we are going to use something like belonging sense, we always use of. That's why of is there. So there is no mistake. Above the sea level is a different track question. Later I will discuss why we are going to write above, not over here. Now here is the question. It was he. Why it was he? It is functioning as subject. It is not the subject here. Him is the subject here. So him cannot be the subject. What is the subjective form of him? He. So he will be the answer. This means it was he. It was he is the answer. It was he. Okay. Who came? There is no mistake. We are going to bifurcate the sentence with the help of relative clause. Came. There is no mistake. Running. Running is functioning here as present participle. Into can also be used. There is no mistake. We are going to find something from here, from outside to inside. When outside to inside movements is there, the movement should be taken into account. When outside to inside movement is there, into is generally used. There is no mistake into in the application of the preposition into. Now again I am going to discuss some other sentence. Ram was senior to Sam in college. There is no mistake because Ram the subject, was is the main verb, senior is called the Latin imperative form. I have already told you before this at the start of the class that while using the Latin comparative like senior, junior, vice versa. So after this generally we use to. There is no mistake in using to. Even there is no mistake in using in college because we are going to show college as three-dimensional aspect. So in should be taken into account and regarded as three-dimensional preposition. If you do not understand any of this explanation, kindly draw your queries. I know that you are understanding my voice, understanding my words, but still, if you do not understand any of this, so you can easily make your comments in the comment box. So it was he. I have already told you what is the mistake here. The capital of women. I have already told you there is no mistake in the capital, but here is the mistake. The mistake lies here, situating. The action already happened, is already stopped. We are not going to act like this. It is not happening, it is already happened. So it has already happened. So we are going to say that the action has already happened or already came to pass. So in that case, the sentence should be the capital of women is situated above the sea level. Okay. Suppose if while using word suppose, there is no question of writing if. So the mistake is here because suppose means if. So this is my class for the day. If you do not understand any of this, so you can satisfy your queries. So tomorrow I will come up with new videos. If you like my videos, you can share my videos with the near and dear ones. But wait for my class till tomorrow. Have a very nice day.